Hey, everyone. Um, if you haven't heard about the news that's going on as of very recently, um, a political debater by the name of Charlie Kirk has passed away from a bullet to the neck. Now, before I continue on about what I'm gonna say, I just want to say I am not a political channel. I have talked about political things in streams, and I have said things that I don't fully mean. But that does not mean that I haven't said things about wanting certain people to disappear, let's say. But what I do want to say going forward after this is America is just going to shit. As an American myself, someone who has been born and raised here, I I am honestly I'm honestly scared. I'm scared not for myself, but the people around me, my family, my friends, people I haven't even met yet. People or even colleagues or friends who don't even live here. And they say, oh, hey, I'm gonna go and see this in America. And I just at this point am hoping, hoping that nothing bad happens. And so far, knock on wood, nothing has happened. And I'm so thankful. But back to how I started this. Yes, a political commenter by the name of Charlie Kirk has passed away because of his political beliefs. Is from my understanding. Um, he was at a Utah university, from what I understand. He was debating people like he usually does with his content, and someone shot him in the neck. And from my understanding, I have not seen the video. I do not want to see the video. I don't think anybody should watch a man die for senseless reasons. And I want to say that while there was a lot of things I just didn't like about the guy, he did not deserve to die. He did not deserve to leave this world so soon in front of his wife and his kids. And why am I talking about this now, right? Is it because, someone of notability ended up being the one to pass away this time, and now you have something that you like to talk about? Is that the reason? I think the reason why I'm talking about this is because it highlights a far larger issue that is just rotting this country. At one point, from from my understanding, from one point, from my understanding, is at one point in time, you could have political differences. You could be open about saying, oh, I voted for this guy, and you do not have to fear for your life. You didn't have to worry about, was it the right thing? Was it the wrong thing? Is someone going to break into my house tonight because I voted for the wrong person? Because I said something on Twitter and someone is going to hunt me down and make sure that I can't say anything further about that topic? It it's so disappointing. Because I almost want to say, I can remember that time. That you could have political differences. You could have just differences in opinions. And there wasn't a, like, even the slightest thought in the back of your mind that those could be your last words. Those could be your last words that you ever speak to someone. But now, it it's frightening. It's frightening. Especially with how I feel like things are happening in this country. Certain people want you to stay in a bubble. They want you to just listen to what they say, and only they say the right things, and they only have the right viewpoints. And if you dare ever say that, well, hold on, what about the other side of this? Then you might as well just start. You might as well just get the rope. And I don't say that lightly. And I and I just want to follow that up, that please do not take your life because things are shit right now. Please. This country is really going to shit, but you don't have to follow that. We are Americans. We stand stronger together than we do divided. But right now, I feel like we just keep getting more and more divided. And that scares me. Every time I just scroll on social media and I see another killing, another senseless killing, another shooting, and to say that I'm more mortified, that I am always shocked when that happens, I'm just sad to say that at this point, I'm so numb to it. I'm numb to all the senseless killing. And how instead of anybody wanting to fix that, instead of trying to find a sensible problem, a middle ground, anything at all we do is either say, well, the victims deserved it. Doesn't matter how young or old they are. Doesn't matter if they're left or right. Doesn't matter if they're black or white. They deserved it. No one deserves it. No one deserves to have their lives ended so early. And that's the America I see all the time. Every day at this point. And I just I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of all this senseless killing. And I hope I hope that what happened to Charlie is one of the last times it has to happen. That this is enough of a wake-up call. But the thing that's so sad about that is I don't think it is. I don't think even if, say, another 20 people died, even if they are of note, even if they are of political status, even if they are outspoken or huge influencers or anything like that, no one's going to care. Because in their minds, because they have listened to people who have told them again and again and again that these people deserve it, that these people deserve to die, that these people are just parasites that need to be cleansed, and that we still allow these people to talk, to still have the ability to keep telling people this, is horrible. It's horrible. Yet, here we are. At a point in, I want to say, American history where I want to say it feels like we have almost someone meaninglessly dying for no good reason every day because of their beliefs or their skin color or some stupid freaking factor that 100 years ago did it mean that someone needed to die? No. Did people still die meaninglessly? Deaths that had no reason? Absolutely. Because there are still so many people who will never understand that there was no reason behind their actions. That what they just did isn't gonna make the world a better place. It isn't going to change anything for the better. It's just killing someone again. Spilling more blood for meaningless self-evaluation. Satisfaction, that's the word I'm trying to use. Just meaningless, I cannot say that word. Just useless satisfaction for themselves. Because they think, well, this person wasn't on my side. And anybody who's not on my side needs to be taken care of. I'm so scared that seems to be the large standpoint at this moment. And I do worry that me even just saying this stuff, like I'm a nobody. I'm an absolute nobody on the internet. And I worry. I worry that one day there will be one of those people who end up finding this and say, you're an issue and I need to take care of you because you said something I don't like. Sorry if this seems like a bunch of ramblings and garbly-gook and all that. And garbly-gook, sorry, like my recording keeps chopping up sound bites. Um, but this is what I want to at least end off on. Again, united we stand, divided we fall. We are an American. We are all Americans. If you are not within the country and you're seeing all this happen, all I can say is, I'm sorry you have to witness such a pathetic excuse of a country. And a pathetic excuse shown by our people. That we are willing to cannibalize each other for useless facts or opinions. And I hope that one day we will be able to heal. Unfortunately, I don't think that will ever happen in my lifetime. I also just want to say that thoughts and prayers to Charlie Kirk's family. Again, no one deserves that. No one. And that may Charlie be on his way to heaven if he isn't there already. And that he is in a better place. And to anyone who has gotten even this far, for one, congratulations. I don't have a prize. Except these words. If you ever talk to someone and they share some sort of beliefs that aren't radical, that aren't crazy, that aren't harmful to an extreme degree, like it's something as stupid as saying, I don't think the president's doing the best he could with this certain policy or something. If you're thinking about doing something very rash, please seek help. Please. Before you take an innocent person's life. Because they didn't agree with you on something as juvenile as saying, I don't like cheese slices on my ham sandwich. That's really as stupid as it is. That's gonna be it. I hope I don't have to make another video like this for a long time, or ever. But I did feel like I needed to at least get all this out. That I am disappointed in our country. I'm disappointed in our government. I'm disappointed in our people. That we are so accepting of all this horrid atrocities that have happened within the last few years at this point, with how often this happens, that we do not wish to solve anything. As I have said to quite a few people, why would we need a government if we had no problems? What will we do with a government that does solve problems? And I wonder if we ever could get a government like that, that actually is willing to solve real problems that we are facing day to day. Not month to year to centuries. Something that is happening here and now. And not something that is a political fucking issue. It's everyone's issue. You're not born a fucking righty. You're not born a fucking lefty. You have that choice. Don't force it on others. Don't threaten others. We have the right to free speech in this country. We should be allowed to say it without the threat of dying because of it. That is it. I'm not going to ask you to do anything after this. I just hope that my ramblings at least can reach someone and maybe even change someone's mind from where they are right now. Hopefully free them from a bubble. A bubble where they keep telling you that this is the right thing to do, this is the right thing to do, this is the right thing to do. And when you ask to leave it, they tell you, you dare do that, and you're an outcast. You have betrayed us. If you have people like that, leave them. If you have leaders like that, leave them. Don't kill them. Don't maim them. Be outspoken about them, but we don't need any more blood. We don't need any more blood spilled in this country over stupid arguments and stupid opinions. I'm Kyler Creeper. And again, I hope I don't have to make another video like this. Bye.